Dear Diary, a small little concern I have is the fact it's getting warmer and warmer. I'm worried my home will be too hot and that I will be a blob of melted jello in my own home soon. Air conditioners are also annoying because they are artificial, if you know what I mean. Any tips on staying cool? Welcome to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris, and we'll be back after you listen to Stay This Way by Promise 9. With Stay This Way by Promise 9, you guys are listening to Heart Attack with your DJ Pretty Little Iris. How are you feeling? Hi guys. Yes, in the opening, I know it's a little early. People are probably going to be like, you're worried about it being warm already. It's still February. But yeah, guys, I heard that it's going to get really warm soon this year. And just thinking about it makes me so I started living alone in August, and last year August was pretty hot, and I remember having such a hard time because my bed is right next to a huge window. It's one of those huge wall windows, so it's the whole wall is almost a window, which means every day the sunlight hits directly to the walls, the windows, which means when I'm in bed, I wake up because it's so hot and I feel like my skin is burning up. I literally feel like a vampire. I feel like my skin is burning. And I don't like putting the blinds down. Yeah, I know. I'm weird too. If I put the blinds down, it's no problem. But then I don't like putting the blinds down because I like waking up to feel the sunrise, because I'm not really a deep sleeper. So I like feeling the change of the outside world. So I like, kind of waking up in between sleeps and seeing the sunrise and seeing when it's morning. So I kind of get a grasp of what time it is. And so I'm just so worried. And also, my air conditioner is the one that's up on the roof. You guys know that? It's not like a little machine. It's on the roof. So when I turn it on, it's facing the opposite way of my bed. So it means I have to wait until the cold air circulates around and comes back to where I'm lying down. So it's kind of a horrible situation, floor plan wise. But if you ask, why not put your bed on the other side then? And you'll be away from the window. Well, I don't like that because I always I like being next to the window because I like opening my window for cold air in between naps and sleeps because it makes it really cozy. So that's what I'm concerned about. But we'll see. I actually want to move. And I've been saying this a lot to everyone around me. I kept saying, oh, I want to move. And literally, I want to move right now so bad. Because number one, I want to go to a bigger place. I didn't get a big place because it's my first time living alone, but I have so many books now that at this point, I have to stack all the books on the floor. So I want to move. And there's no other reason, actually. I think I have a great place. I think I have a great location. It's really quiet. I have no neighbor problems, floor problems. Maybe I shouldn't move, actually. I'm rethinking my problems in a very objective view. But yeah, I'm worried about the summer, guys. So if you guys have any tips right now so that I could prepare. Oh, I actually have a tip, guys. This is something I do. If you have peppermint essential oil, mix a few drops in your body lotion and put it on your body, and your body will be shivering. It doesn't last long, but I used to do that a lot during summer. Anyhow, that is my concern, and I hope you guys are there with me through the summer journey. If I'm a melted blob of jello, then please what can you do actually? I don't know. Just say, you got this, Iris. Anyway, let's have a fun time as usual today, guys. Thank you always for tuning in at this time. Let's go listen to one more song and I'll be back. This is Beautiful, Beautiful by Arirang. Let's talk about how heart attack is, how do I say, goes on, but then not like a long-term way. Let's talk about how heart attack flows. Perfect. You guys are listening to Heart Attack with your DJ Pretty Little Iris, and in our first hour, we have Heart News, where I read you guys news columns of the arts and culture world in Korea, what's happening on the day of, and then we have Heart of the Day, where I ask you guys a question and you guys give me an answer. Come follow us on Instagram if you haven't yet. It's at heartattack_Arirang. The story is where we upload our daily Q&As, so make sure you answer through our Q&A feature, not through DMs. Our Heart of the day was, what is the most important thing you care about on a first impression? So if you haven't answered, well, it's kind of late if you're listening now because we are pre-recording today, but you guys can just always follow us and get ready for the next Heart of the Day that is always uploaded. And if you also have messages for me, questions, any song you want to listen to, as long as it is K-pop, come on over and send us a message through our send message board, or you can also go to our email, which is at heartattackarirang@gmail.com. We try to read your messages as well as listen to some of your songs throughout the whole show on Heart Attack, so your messages are greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. And in hour 2, we are going to be joined by Jennifer, who has been in Korea for over 20 years. That's longer than me, by the way. I've been in Korea for about 8-ish. Wait. When did I come to Korea? Let me think. Oh my gosh, it's been a long time since I came to Korea. It's been like 9 years. No way. Anyway, Jennifer has been here 20 years, so she probably knows much more than me. She will be joining us for Sweetheart, where we talk about Korean food. So tune in till the very end, guys. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back with Heart News. This is Nerdy by Purple Kiss.
My shirt's big size, 좀 늦은 my hoodie. OOTD, 동그라미 my glasses. Yes, I'm nerd, 난 고집스러운 거죠. We're gonna take it all. Yeah, 어디쯤에 있어? 지지해, 또 눈치 안 봤어. What the hell, 왜 필요 없는 hashtag? I don't need your attention. Guess who? 세상을 싫어. Everybody had to 5, 4, 3, I want. Okay, I'm nerdy, but I'm not stupid. I'm drunk. 나니, I love myself. Yeah, I'm so nerdy, 똑같은 pretty. 나니, 날 놀려들지만 you make me cool. Bleep, bleep, bye, bye. Cool. Okay, I'm nerdy. No sex, but church.
February 25th, Tuesday. Here is today's cultural life news of Korea. This is Heart News. According to the Korea Railroad Corporation, about 5.54 million foreign visitors used the railway system last year. This is a 61% increase compared to the previous year. Out of the total 16.37 million foreign visitors to Korea last year, about 1 in 3 used the railway. Also, a special unlimited travel pass for foreign tourists surpassed 2,000 users just 6 months after its launch. The Academy Museum of Motion Pictures, which preserves and showcases the essence of American cinema, is holding a long-term exhibition highlighting director Bong Joon-ho's creative filmmaking process. According to the museum, the exhibition, titled Director's Inspiration Bong Joon-ho, will run from February 23, 2025 to January 10, 2027. This exhibition series selects a director and focuses on their creative journey, works, and influence on the film industry. Seventeen's new special unit, Hoshi by Woozi, will release their first single, Beam, on March 10th. This is their first unit project in about 8 years since working together on Shoot Me Before You Go, a track from Seventeen's 2017 album Teen Age. The title, Beam, represents the light they radiate. As Hoshi is the leader of the performance team and Woozi is the leader of the vocal team, and both were born in 1996, their strong chemistry and high-quality music are highly anticipated. This has been Korea's Heart News of the Day. We'll be back after 2 songs, 날 쏘고 가라, Bring It by 17, and My Love by Zodiac. Knock knock, what's in your heart today? A question a day to keep your mind awake. This is Heart of the Day. On Heart of the Day, we ask you a question and you guys give us an answer and we share them together right in this time, Heart of the Day time. Our questions are always uploaded on our Instagram, heartattack_arirang, and it is uploaded on our story, so come give us a follow if you haven't yet. Today's question is, what is the most important thing you care about on a first impression? I feel like I asked this question because after starting Heart Attack, I've met so many new people. Because before Heart Attack, there wasn't a time where I had to meet a lot of new people, so I didn't have a lot of first impressions. Because firstly, I don't like meeting new people. So I don't go to places where I have to meet a lot of new people. And secondly, I don't go outside in the first place, so I don't meet new people. But after doing Heart Attack, firstly, every Friday I meet someone new, right? For Open Heart. And secondly, for DBDB, every once in a while we have a guest change. So I've been meeting a lot of new people, and especially coming to work regularly at the office means I meet a lot of people, right? So I don't remember the last time I met this many new people, and it really made me realize what is something that I care about in terms of first impression. What do I want people to know about me? And so this is what I do. When I know that I have to meet someone new, I usually don't try to dress out of my style, because I feel like your style is something that gives off a great bit of the atmosphere of who you are, like the aesthetics. And for me, I feel like a lot of the days I would be wearing like dresses and like all the princessy stuff that I like. But sometimes I would be wearing, like a hoodie with like smoky makeup. But I don't consider that really suitable with my personality. It's just something that I do on like some bored days, I guess. So when I meet someone new, I want them to know what I like and what I want to be and what kind of aesthetic that I like. So I try to wear the aesthetic that I like. And I feel like you guys probably know what I mean by this because you guys see me all the time. It's like that all dressy, girly, princessy look. So that's what I care about. And I feel like also I try to be true during a first impression. I don't give off like a fake impression because I think it's because honestly I don't care if my relationship continues or not with a new person. Like I genuinely don't care if we become friends or not, so I don't act nicer. But there is one occasion where I try to actually be nicer, and it's when somebody introduces me to someone. It's not like I'm mean to anyone else, but it's like I try to be a little more, welcoming because I know that I could seem intimidating. I know I look intimidating, and I know that the way I talk isn't the sweetest, sweetest in the world. So I try to be like, "Oh, really? Oh, okay. Oh, I understand." Yeah. Anyway, let's see what you guys have been answering. The first is Zoom Sound saying, "For some reason, I'm scared of looking rude or arrogant when I meet someone for the first time, so I try to be extra polite." Yeah, me too. I mean, I'm not scared, but I know that there is high chance I might look rude or arrogant. I think it's because of my tone, but yeah. I mean, I try to be polite. I actually had this conversation, but my friend, I was like, for open heart, I try my best to be really sweet and polite and welcoming, but I don't know why, like, I've never been friends with anyone after open heart. And you know what my friend said? He was like, "Yeah, you're super welcoming and you're super polite and sweet, but we know that, uh, we know that under all of that, there is that huge, but I don't really care about you sense coming from you." Johnny says, "Sense of humor. Oh, you try to be funny on a first impression? Does that work out well, Johnny?" Olga says, "Nothing. I just don't care, I guess. I think that's good. It means you're being genuine." Benny says, "I care about the daily mindset and even their thoughts." Ooh, but it's kind of hard to know someone's thoughts, I feel like. RVN says, "Respect. Yes, you have to be respectful on a first impression, on any occasion, really." Bahar says, "Hard to answer, but I make good guesses about people with the tone they small talk in. People who maintain a high tone throughout the whole conversation are no-nos." Bahar, I have a feeling this is me. Why do I feel like this is me? Because when I try to be extra polite, I feel like I go like, "Oh, really? Oh." Yeah. Or not. Honestly, I don't think I know me objectively in that sense. I know who I am, but I'm not really sure about my first impression. Crash Override says that the person is easy to talk to from the start. Yeah, this. Okay, I have a question. If you guys don't think someone's easy to talk to from the start, does it get in the way of you becoming friends with them? Because for me, mm, so here's the thing. People that I thought were good on since from like day one ended up being like good. Like there was no one where I thought, "Oh my gosh, I like their first impression, but I don't like them anymore." There was no one like that. But the people I gave second chances to, like I was like, "Hey, this is a little bit sus, but maybe I'm overreacting," always turned out to be me not overreacting, me not befriending them. But then also, the reason why, even if I think something is sus on a first impression, the reason why I always give another chance is because I know that I am somebody, how should I word this? I think I am a better person than most of my first impressions. Because I know this because everybody tells me their first impression of me later, and I know that a lot of them aren't really true. And even if they are true, I feel like there's like a reason to everything. So I try to give everyone more chances. Ricky says, "If the person is arrogant or not, if they have if they respect personal boundaries, especially if you've just met." So Ricky, I have a question. Your first impression of me on radio and first impression of me in real life, were they the same? Toka says, "First of all, the most important thing is not to smell bad." Right. That is true. Yes, that is true. Personal hygiene is very, very important, guys. But I feel like also, you know how perfume really helps, like, well, not helps, but it's really something strong you can use for first impressions because you just remember scent and your body remembers scent a lot. So I feel like perfumes are really important and they are helpful, but it's also very risky because if you use too much of it or if the other person does not prefer your perfume scent, then it could be bad. So I feel like it's better to have no scent than have a scent. Remember how I always talk about my bread perfume on radio, guys? The thing is, I think I mentioned this, but no matter what I do, my perfume never lasts on me for a long time. So people don't really associate me with a certain perfume scent. So I think that's bad for me, but then at the same time, I'm just like, well, it's better than some people not preferring my perfume, I guess. Recently, there was someone, okay, like, when I'm in the studio, our studio is like small. Radio booth is very small. So all the scents kind of like linger on for a while. And recently, I remember having a guest in the radio booth and they had a perfume on. And it's really easy to smell someone's perfume in the radio booth because obviously we're sitting next to each other and it's a small room. There is no really conclusion to the story. I just wanted to mention. So yeah, first impressions and perfume. Yeah, I just remember thinking, this person's perfume. Cool. Next is MJ saying it would be the way they wear or the way they talk. Yes, wearing, talking. Talking, it doesn't really change, but wearing definitely. Steve says grooming, hygiene, including mouthwash, shaved face, and hair combed. A lot of people forget about the hair combing part, but having your hair brushed out is really important because it makes a difference, apparently. For me, if I don't brush my hair, I can't function because I just can't. Guys, it is really hard to maintain this length of hair. So yeah, maybe a reminder to brush your hair, unless it's like curly. I know some people don't want to brush their curly hair. H Blue says how they present themselves. Yeah, we don't really think about it, but presenting yourself. I mean, don't be cautious though, guys. Be true to yourself. But CCG says if they're nice to me because that influences my energy towards them. So say, what if it's fake though? What if they're being fake nice? Is that still okay? Robin says the mood of the person. But Robin, what if they're in a particularly bad mood that day because something happened? So they're kind of like, but then they're better people usually. Do you think that you'll give them more chances? SB says if they're nice and engaging. But the engaging part is kind of hard, I think, because I try my best to be engaging, but also I don't think I'm very good because I'm not really interested most of the time. But I guess on a first impression, you can always try, guys. It's not too hard. Unless you don't want to try. I don't know. First impressions are hard, right? First impressions never work out the way they work out. Which is why we're gonna go listen to a perfect song for this Q&A. I'll be right back after 첫 만남은 계획대로 되지 않아 plot twist by To Us. Side note, I feel like this is such a smart song. Like they did such a good job. Anyway, thank you for all of your answers, guys. Let's go over to reading your messages. RVN says, hey Iris, how are you? I'm actually, let me think. I think I'm alrighty. You asked me on Wednesday what kind of workout I do. I'm doing some weightlifting and body weight exercises 3 times a week for about 2.5 to 3 hours per session. Also, I take some all-purpose vitamins and drinking between 3 liters to 4 liters water daily. Just my eating habits aren't good, but I'm okay with that. Wait. I gotta process this again. So you do weightlifting and body weight exercises 3 times a week for about 2.5 to 3 hours? What? Is that even good for you? Like, I'm genuinely curious if working out up to 3 hours is good for you. Oh my gosh. And you take some all-purpose vitamins and drink 3 to 4 liters of water. Also, is this good for you? Are you like super, like, how do I say this without saying it wrong? Are you like super fit? Are you like super muscular? Like, is that what you do? Like, is that what you want? Wow. Just wow. Are you super, Like, do you have a lot of, well, how am I supposed to say this? You know how the liters of water you're supposed to drink is like your body weight times something? Does that mean you have so much muscle that you have to drink up to like 3-4 liters a day? Wow. So you must be really interested in taking care of your body, huh? Do you ever do like cardio? Because you were mentioning body weight exercises and weightlifting. Do you go on the treadmill? I know that recently in Korea, there was the whole thing about the stair thing. What do you call them? The staircase thing. I know people have been going on it a lot because it's really hard. I'm curious. I've never been on it. And I heard even 10 minutes on a stepper. I heard even 10 minutes on a stepper works really well, so I'm curious. Wow, Arvian, keep up the good work, I guess. The next message is from Tigger Shior saying, "Hey Iris, how are you? No luck in finding new employment yet, and I am thinking about taking a week off soon. We have an audit next week, so naturally, all of management is scrambling to make sure everything is passable. My manager told me I needed to find a place for the gym towels that just came in. I don't know why I bothered trying to have a discussion about it. She kept interrupting me and talking over me when I was trying to point out I didn't know what to do with them. Just put them on the shelves. There's only 2 dozen. I don't know how she thought there were only 24 towels with 2 big boxes, but I think she needs to learn how to read and do math. Each box held 10 dozen towels. That's 240 towels total. I guess I will have enough towels for a long time, but it would be nice if she would learn to listen. Hi, Tigger Shior. Some people don't listen, and I'm so sorry, but I feel like there's nothing you can do about it. People that don't listen, they're never gonna listen. Like, there's literally nothing you can do to it, so all you have to learn to, like, get your ways like yourself. There's nothing that they're gonna do that's gonna make your life easier. People that just don't listen, I have someone in my mind right now. They're really annoying. So I think what you have to do is you just gotta tell yourself it's not gonna get better. So you have to learn what to do and you have to learn how to work around them. And I'm not saying like it's like so hardcore, like you hate that person. No, it's like this is a trait that some people have. They just don't listen. Even when you're friends with someone and you ask them, can you do this? There are some people that's just like, they're fine, they're good people, but they will not listen to you. For instance, let's say you're really good friends with someone, but it's like you have a really hard time contacting them. Like they never pick up the phone, they never text back, but they only like call you when they need you. But then it's not like they're a bad person. It's like you guys get along. Like people like that, you can't fix. Also, people that don't answer text messages, you know, people that just have messages piled up and say that they quote unquote missed the timing. I don't even think that's an excuse. I think that's just like bad. But I know that they aren't bad people, so I just understand they just don't listen. Anyway, props to you, Tigger Shear. I hope you find your ways. Thank you for your messages, guys. Let's go listen to some songs and I'll be back. This is How You Feelin' by Kwonjina, followed by Like a Moonlight by Sam Kim. You can also listen in Busan through BFM Busan English Broadcast 90.5 MHz and 103.3 MHz in Gijang, Noksan, and Changwon area. I will be right back with Jennifer for Sweetheart Guy, so don't go anywhere. Let's talk about tasty yums. This is 광화문에서 at 광화문 by Kyuhyun, and I'll be back soon.